Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk about the mindset of a winner. Not just the act of winning, but the mindset that fuels it, the drive behind every victory. Because winning is not just about crossing the finish line, it's about the journey, the grit, and the attitude that gets you there. You see, everyone loves the idea of winning. We all want the prize, the recognition, the success, but not everyone is willing to pay the price. The price is waking up when the world is still asleep. The price is choosing discipline over comfort, growth over ease. The price is setting your eyes on the goal when distractions are pulling you from every direction. A winner's mindset isn't born from comfort or convenience. It's forged in the fires of adversity, in moments when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you're doubting yourself. It's in those moments that winners are made. It's easy to be motivated when everything is going your way. But when the chips are down, when you're at your lowest, that's when your true mindset is revealed. Winners don't wait for the right conditions. They create the right conditions. They don't sit around waiting for a sign or for someone to give them permission. They take action, and they keep moving forward, even when the road gets tough, even when the path is unclear. They know that progress is better than perfection, and consistency is better than intensity. Let me tell you something. You can't win the game if you're afraid to play. Too many people sit on the sidelines of life, scared of failing, scared of looking foolish, scared of what others might think. Winners don't fear failure, they embrace it. They know that failure is not the opposite of success, it's a part of the process. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. Every failure carries a lesson, a seed of wisdom that, if nurtured, will bloom into future victories. The mindset of a winner is about focus. It's about eliminating the noise, cutting out distractions, and zoning in on what truly matters. It's easy to get lost in the opinions of others, in the drama, in the comparisons. But a winner knows their purpose. They know their mission. They are so locked in on their goals that nothing can shake them. They don't get sidetracked by temporary setbacks because they're focused on the big picture. They understand that greatness takes time, that success is a marathon, not a sprint. But let's be real, winning isn't just about you. The greatest winners lift others up. They know that real success isn't just about crossing the finish line first, it's about bringing others along with you. It's about sharing your knowledge, your experience, your strength. It's about leaving a legacy, not just a record. A true winner knows that their victory is hollow if it doesn't inspire someone else, if it doesn't pave the way for the next person to follow. A winner's mindset is built on gratitude. It's the understanding that every day is an opportunity, a gift. You can either complain about what you don't have, or you can make the most of what you do have. Winners wake up with a sense of purpose, with a drive to make today better than yesterday. They don't take their time for granted because they know every second counts. They don't let fear hold them back because they know that fear is temporary, but regret lasts forever. So I ask you today, what kind of mindset do you have? Are you letting your circumstances define you, or are you defining your circumstances? Are you waiting for someone to hand you success, or are you out there every day grinding, pushing, hustling for it? Are you willing to do what it takes, even when no one is watching, even when it's hard, even when it hurts? The mindset of a winner isn't about being the best. It's about being your best. It's about showing up every single day, rain or shine, ready to give it your all. It's about believing in yourself when no one else does. It's about having the courage to keep going even when you feel like quitting. Because at the end of the day, winning isn't just about the outcome, it's about the effort, the discipline, and the relentless pursuit of your goals. So go out there and embrace the mindset of a winner. Keep your head high, your heart strong, and your eyes fixed on the prize. Remember, the only limits that exist are the ones you place on yourself. And the moment you decide to break those limits, that's the moment you become unstoppable. Failure is one of the most misunderstood elements of success. When we think of winners, we often envision people who consistently achieve their goals, those who seem to always come out on top. But what we don't see is the countless times they've stumbled, the mistakes they've made, and the failures they've experienced. A fundamental trait that separates winners from everyone else is their ability to embrace failure as a stepping stone rather than a stumbling block. To a winner, Failure isn't the end of the road, it's simply a lesson on how to approach the next challenge differently. When most people encounter failure, they tend to stop and reevaluate whether their goal is worth pursuing. The pain of not succeeding, the embarrassment of falling short, and the fear of repeating the same mistake can be overwhelming. However, winners understand that this is part of the process. They see failure as feedback, a necessary ingredient in the recipe for success. For them, every failure holds a lesson, a piece of information that they didn't have before. It's a guide that points them in the right direction for their next attempt. Take any great athlete, entrepreneur, or artist. Behind every victory, there are stories of missed opportunities, setbacks, and moments of doubt. Michael Jordan, one of the greatest basketball players of all time, is famous for his statement, "I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times. I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over and over and over again in my life. And that is why I succeed." Jordan's mindset is the epitome of embracing failure. Instead of letting those missed shots define his career, he used them as motivation to improve his game, sharpen his skills, and refine his strategy. Similarly, Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb, viewed his thousands of failed attempts not as failures, but as discoveries of ways that didn't work. He famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This is the essence of a winner's mindset. It's about viewing each failed attempt as a step closer to finding what will work. For Edison, every experiment that didn't yield the desired result wasn't a dead end. It was valuable information that brought him one step closer to success. Winners possess a resilience that enables them to bounce back from failure quickly. This resilience is not an inherent trait. It's cultivated over time through experience and a mindset shift. It starts with changing the narrative around failure. Instead of seeing it as a negative outcome, winners frame failure as a natural part of the learning process. They don't dwell on the pain or frustration of failing. Instead, they focus on what they can learn from the experience and how they can apply those lessons to their next attempt. This ability to reframe failure into a positive learning experience is what sets winners apart from the rest. This mindset also ties into the concept of a growth mentality. Winners operate from a belief that skills, intelligence, and talents can be developed with effort and persistence. They don't believe in the notion of being naturally gifted or innately talented. Instead, they understand that mastery in any field comes from relentless practice and learning from each failure. When they encounter a roadblock, they see it as an opportunity to grow, to push their limits, and to expand their abilities. They're not looking for an easy way out or shortcuts to success. They're committed to putting in the hard work and embracing the challenges that come their way. Moreover, winners are not afraid to take risks. They know that playing it safe won't get them far. Taking risks inherently means there's a possibility of failure, but winners accept this as part of the journey. They're willing to put themselves out there to try new things and to push boundaries, fully aware that not every attempt will be successful. But they also know that every failure provides an opportunity to learn something new. They see risk as a chance to gain experience and insights that wouldn't be possible if they stayed in their comfort zone. The willingness to embrace failure also fosters innovation. When you're not afraid to fail, you're more likely to think outside the box and come up with creative solutions to problems. Winners are willing to experiment, to try unconventional approaches, and to challenge the status quo because they don't see failure as a deterrent. Instead, they view it as a part of the experimentation process that can lead to breakthrough ideas. This is why many of the greatest innovations and advancements in history have come from individuals who weren't afraid to fail and try again. In essence, winners understand that failure is temporary, but the lessons it imparts are permanent. They don't allow a single failure to define them or their abilities. Instead, they use each failure as a building block, stacking one lesson on top of another until they reach their ultimate goal. This process of learning, adapting, and persevering through failures is what creates a winner's mindset. It's not the absence of failure that defines success, it's the ability to rise after every fall, to learn from each mistake, and to keep moving forward with a stronger resolve and a clearer vision. Focus is one of the most powerful attributes in the mindset of a winner. It's not merely about paying attention, but about directing all of one's energy toward a singular goal without distraction. In today's fast-paced world, distractions are everywhere. From the constant notifications on our phones to the endless stream of information and entertainment, it's easy to lose sight of our objectives. But winners operate differently. They have a relentless focus on their goals, and this focus is what propels them towards success. Winners understand that success requires discipline, and discipline requires focus. It's about making deliberate choices every day that align with their long-term vision. They know that if they chase two rabbits, they'll catch none. That's why they prioritize their time and energy on what truly matters. When a winner sets a goal, they become almost obsessive in their pursuit of it. They are not deterred by distractions or tempted by short-term pleasures. Instead, they have a clear vision of what they want to achieve, and everything they do is in service of that vision. A crucial part of maintaining focus is the ability to say no. Winners understand that not every opportunity is worth pursuing, even if it seems appealing in the short term. They know that every yes to a distraction is a no to their goals. This doesn't mean they're closed off to new ideas or opportunities, but rather that they're selective about what they commit their time and energy to. They weigh each decision against their long-term vision, asking themselves if this new project, meeting, or activity will help them get closer to their goals. If the answer is no, they have the discipline to turn it down, even if it means passing up something that seems exciting or promising in the moment. Another aspect of a winner's focus is the ability to tune out the noise. In a world where everyone has an opinion and where criticism is abundant, it's easy to get caught up in what others think or say. But winners don't let external voices distract them from their path. They have an inner confidence and trust in their vision. They understand that not everyone will see or understand their journey, and that's okay. They stay true to their own goals and keep moving forward even when others doubt them or try to bring them down. This kind of focus requires mental strength and resilience because it means standing firm in your beliefs and staying committed to your path, even when it's unpopular or misunderstood. Winners also use routines and habits to maintain their focus. They understand that success is the result of small, consistent actions taken over time. By building a daily routine that supports their goals, they reduce the number of decisions they have to make each day. This allows them to conserve their mental energy for the tasks that matter most. For instance, many successful people start their day with a morning routine that includes activities like exercise, meditation, or planning their day. This sets a positive tone and helps them focus on their priorities from the moment they wake up. They also break their big goals into smaller, manageable tasks. By focusing on one task at a time and giving it their full attention, they increase their efficiency and productivity. They don't multitask because they know it dilutes their focus and leads to mediocre results. Instead, they practice deep work, dedicating blocks of time to focus intensely on a single task without interruption. This approach not only helps them achieve better results, but also allows them to enter a state of flow, where they can work with maximum creativity and efficiency. Maintaining focus also requires managing distractions. Winners take proactive steps to minimize distractions in their environment. They might turn off notifications, set specific times to check emails, or create a dedicated workspace that's free from interruptions. They understand that even small distractions can break their concentration and derail their progress. By creating an environment that supports their focus, they set themselves up for success. Furthermore, winners have a strong sense of purpose that drives their focus. They are not just chasing success for the sake of it, they have a deeper motivation behind their goals. Whether it's a desire to provide for their family, make a difference in the world, or achieve personal fulfillment, this sense of purpose keeps them focused, especially when the going gets tough. It acts as a compass that guides their actions and decisions, helping them stay on track even when faced with obstacles. Consistency is one of the most underrated yet critical components of a winner's mindset. Many people start strong, driven by bursts of motivation or excitement. They set lofty goals and throw themselves into action, but when the initial spark fades or obstacles arise, their efforts wane. Winners, however, understand that true success is not achieved through sporadic bursts of effort, but through steady, consistent action over time. They know that the real difference between those who achieve their goals and those who do not lies in the ability to show up every single day, regardless of circumstances. The power of consistency lies in its compounding effect. Just like compound interest in finance, small, repeated actions build up over time to produce significant results. Winners recognize that it's not about making monumental leaps every day, it's about taking small, intentional steps in the right direction consistently. They understand that progress is incremental and that each small step, no matter how insignificant it may seem at the moment, contributes to the bigger picture. By focusing on daily habits and routines, they create a foundation upon which long-term success is built. Another important aspect of consistency is its role in building discipline. Discipline is often seen as the backbone of success, and it is developed through consistent practice. Winners understand that there will be days when they don't feel like putting in the work, when they are tired, distracted, or overwhelmed, but instead of giving in to these feelings, they push through and stick to their routine. They do what needs to be done, not because they feel like it, but because they are committed to their goals. This is where discipline comes into play. It is the ability to keep going, to stick to the plan, even when motivation is lacking. Over time, this disciplined approach becomes a habit, making it easier to stay consistent in their efforts. Consistency is also closely tied to trust. When winners consistently show up and do the work, they build trust in themselves and their abilities. They prove to themselves that they can be relied upon to follow through on their commitments. This self-trust is crucial because it strengthens their resolve and resilience. They no longer doubt whether they can achieve their goals because they have a track record of consistent effort to back it up. This internal confidence helps them push through challenges and maintain their focus, knowing that their consistency will pay off in the end. In addition, consistency plays a key role in mastering any skill. Winners know that mastery is not achieved overnight. It requires years of consistent practice and learning. They approach their craft with a mindset of continuous improvement, knowing that every practice session, every hour spent honing their skills contributes to their long-term growth. They are willing to put in the time and effort required, even if the progress seems slow or the results are not immediately visible. They trust the process, understanding that consistency in their practice will eventually lead to mastery and excellence. Consistency also separates winners from those who merely dabble. Many people have big dreams and aspirations, but only a few are willing to put in the consistent effort required to achieve them. Winners are those who commit fully, who are willing to put in the work day after day, even when it's hard, even when the results are not immediate. They don't give up when things get tough. Instead, they dig in and keep pushing forward, knowing that every bit of effort is bringing them closer to their goal. This level of commitment and persistence is what sets them apart from the rest. Winners also understand that consistency builds credibility, not just with themselves, but with others. When people see someone consistently working towards their goals, showing up every day and putting in the effort, it creates a sense of reliability and trust. This credibility can open doors, attract opportunities, and garner support from others who believe in the consistency they have demonstrated. It's a signal to the world that they are serious about their goals and that they can be trusted to deliver on their promises. Finally, consistency allows winners to stay adaptable. While their overall goal remains the same, they understand that the path to achieving it may change. By being consistent in their efforts, they are better able to recognize what is working and what isn't. This awareness comes from regular reflection and analysis of their progress. When they see that a particular approach isn't yielding the desired results, they can adjust their strategy while still maintaining their commitment to consistent action. This adaptability, combined with a steadfast dedication to their goals, ensures that they keep moving forward, learning and improving as they go. In summary, winners are not those who rely on temporary bursts of motivation or who wait for the perfect moment to act. They are the ones who show up day after day, put in the work, and remain consistent in their efforts. They understand that consistency, even in the face of challenges and setbacks, is the key to achieving long-term success. Through consistent action, they build momentum, develop discipline, gain mastery, earn credibility, and ultimately create a foundation for lasting success. It's this unwavering commitment to consistency that forms the bedrock of their winning mindset. Discipline over motivation is a cornerstone of the winner's mindset. It is the understanding that while motivation is a great kickstarter, it is fleeting and unreliable. Motivation might get you going, but it is discipline that keeps you moving forward when the initial excitement fades. Winners recognize this distinction and place their trust in the power of discipline rather than relying on bursts of motivation to achieve their goals. Motivation is often based on emotion. It comes and goes depending on how we feel at a given moment. You might wake up one day feeling inspired to tackle a project, hit the gym, or start a new venture. But on other days, when you're tired, stressed, or simply not in the mood, that motivation can be hard to find. This is why motivation alone cannot be the foundation for long-term success. It's too inconsistent. Winners understand that if they only act when they feel motivated, they will struggle to make consistent progress. Instead, they cultivate discipline, a trait that doesn't rely on how they feel, but rather on a commitment to their goals. Discipline is about doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. It's the decision to push forward on the days when it's easier to procrastinate or make excuses. It's waking up early to work on your goals, sticking to your training routine, or dedicating time to self-improvement, even when the comfort of sleep, rest, or leisure activities is calling your name. Winners know that discipline is what separates those who talk about their dreams from those who actually achieve them. It's the consistent application of effort, regardless of external circumstances or internal moods. A major part of building discipline is establishing habits. Winners understand the power of habits because they eliminate the need to make a decision every time they want to take action. Instead of relying on willpower, which can be depleted throughout the day, they build routines that automate their behaviors. For example, someone who is disciplined about their fitness goals might have a habit of going to the gym every morning at 6 a.m., regardless of how they feel. It becomes a part of their routine, something they do almost automatically without questioning it. By building such habits, they reduce the mental effort required to take action, making it easier to remain consistent over time. Discipline also involves setting boundaries and sticking to them. Winners understand that they must guard their time and energy if they want to stay on track with their goals. This might mean saying no to social events, limiting time spent on distractions like social media, or avoiding activities that don't contribute to their progress. It requires a level of self-control and the ability to prioritize long-term goals over short-term pleasures. While it might be tempting to indulge in immediate gratification, winners have the discipline to delay these desires in favor of achieving something greater down the road. The disciplined approach of winners also extends to their mindset. They train themselves to push through discomfort and embrace the challenges that come their way. It's easy to stay disciplined when things are going well, but true discipline is tested in moments of adversity. Winners know that there will be days when they don't see progress, when they feel exhausted, or when everything seems to be going wrong. In these moments, they rely on their discipline to keep going. They have developed a mindset that embraces hard work, viewing every challenge as an opportunity to strengthen their resolve and get closer to their goals. Self-accountability is another crucial element of discipline. Winners don't rely on external factors or people to hold them accountable. They take full responsibility for their actions, their choices, and their progress. They set clear goals and create a plan to achieve them, and they hold themselves accountable to follow through on that plan. They don't wait for someone else to check in on their progress, they check in on themselves. They track their actions, measure their progress, and make adjustments as needed, all while maintaining their commitment to the process. This self-accountability is what keeps them disciplined, even when no one else is watching. Discipline also requires a strong sense of self-control. Winners know that every day they are faced with choices that can either move them closer to their goals or pull them away from them. It could be the choice between spending an extra hour working on a project or watching TV, the choice between eating a healthy meal or indulging in junk food, or the choice between studying and procrastinating. Discipline is what guides them to make the decisions that align with their long-term vision, even when those decisions are difficult in the moment. Furthermore, discipline builds resilience. The practice of consistently doing the hard things, even when they don't feel like it, strengthens their mental toughness. Winners become accustomed to pushing past their comfort zones, and over time, this develops into an unbreakable resilience. They learn to endure discomfort, manage stress, and navigate setbacks with a clear, focused mind. This resilience, forged through disciplined action, becomes a key asset in their journey towards success. It allows them to handle pressure, overcome obstacles, and keep moving forward no matter what challenges arise. Winners understand that discipline is the foundation upon which all achievements are built. It's not glamorous, and it's not always fun. It often involves repetitive tasks, sacrifices, and a lot of behind-the-scenes effort that no one sees. But it's this discipline, this unwavering commitment to their goals that ultimately leads to success. While others may give up when motivation fades, winners push through with disciplined consistency. They know that every small disciplined action they take brings them closer to their vision, and that is what drives them to keep going day after day. A winner's mindset is deeply rooted in the concept of a growth mindset, the belief that abilities, intelligence, and talents can be developed through effort, learning, and persistence. This contrasts sharply with a fixed mindset where people believe their traits are static and unchangeable. Winners see every challenge, mistake, or failure as an opportunity to grow and learn rather than as a reflection of their limitations. They are driven by a desire to improve, expand their skills, and reach new heights, understanding that true success is a journey of continuous growth. One of the fundamental aspects of a growth mindset is the willingness to embrace challenges. Winners don't shy away from difficult tasks or situations that test their limits. Instead, they see these challenges as valuable learning experiences that can help them grow. They know that staying within their comfort zone leads to stagnation, while stepping outside of it is where real growth occurs. By taking on new and difficult tasks, they push the boundaries of their abilities, developing new skills and gaining confidence in their capacity to overcome obstacles. This approach enables them to transform challenges into stepping stones toward their goals. Feedback is another critical element in cultivating a growth mindset. Winners actively seek feedback from mentors, peers, and even their own experiences. They don't view constructive criticism as a personal attack, but as an opportunity to gain insights into areas where they can improve. They are open to hearing what others have to say because they understand that feedback is a gift that can guide their growth. This openness to feedback is a reflection of their humility and their understanding that they don't have all the answers. They are always willing to learn from others, adjust their strategies, and refine their approaches based on the feedback they receive. Another characteristic of a growth mindset is a passion for learning. Winners are lifelong learners who are constantly seeking new knowledge, skills, and insights. They are curious and inquisitive, always looking to expand their understanding of the world around them. They read books, attend workshops, take courses, and engage in conversations with people from different backgrounds to gain new perspectives. They don't see learning as a chore or something that ends with formal education. Instead, they see it as a continuous process that is integral to their personal and professional development. This commitment to learning helps them stay ahead of the curve, adapt to changing circumstances, and remain competitive in their field. Resilience is another key component of a growth mindset. Winners know that setbacks and failures are part of the process, and they don't let these experiences deter them. Instead, they use them as learning opportunities. When they encounter obstacles, they don't give up or see them as indicators of their inability. Instead, they analyze what went wrong, extract the lessons, and apply those lessons in their future endeavors. This resilience is what keeps them moving forward, even in the face of adversity. It allows them to maintain a positive outlook, stay motivated, and continue striving toward their goals, no matter how difficult the journey becomes. Winners also understand the importance of effort and persistence. They know that talent alone is not enough to achieve success. It must be coupled with hard work and dedication. They don't believe in the idea of overnight success or instant gratification. Instead, they are willing to put in the time and effort required to master their craft. They practice, train, and refine their skills every day, understanding that consistent effort over time is what leads to improvement and success. They have a deep appreciation for the process of growth, knowing that every bit of effort they put in is an investment in the future. This belief is not just wishful thinking or blind faith. It is grounded in a strong sense of self-awareness and understanding of their capabilities. Winners know their strengths in areas where they excel, and they leverage these to their advantage. They also recognize their weaknesses, but instead of letting them become obstacles, they work on improving them or seek help in areas where they need support. This realistic assessment of their abilities allows them to set achievable yet challenging goals, which strengthens their belief in their vision. They know what they are capable of and are confident that with hard work and persistence, they can bridge the gap between where they are now and where they want to be. An essential part of believing in the vision is developing a deep sense of commitment. Winners are not just interested in their goals, they are committed to them. This commitment means that they are willing to do whatever it takes to turn their vision into reality. They are ready to make sacrifices, put in long hours, and push through discomfort. They understand that the path to success is often filled with challenges and setbacks, but their belief in their vision keeps them going. It's this commitment that separates winners from those who give up when the journey gets tough. Winners remain steadfast in their pursuit, knowing that every challenge they face is just a part of the process. Believing in the vision also involves maintaining a positive mindset even when faced with doubt and negativity. Winners understand that not everyone will see or support their vision. There will be critics, naysayers, and people who doubt their abilities. However, winners don't let these external voices shake their belief. They remain focused on their goals and trust in their vision, no matter what others say. This resilience in the face of doubt is a key trait of winners. They use criticism as fuel to drive them further, proving the doubters wrong through their actions and results. Their inner belief acts as a shield against negativity, keeping them motivated and on track. Winners also practice visualization as a tool to reinforce their belief in their vision. They take time to mentally rehearse their success, imagining themselves achieving their goals, overcoming obstacles, and experiencing the emotions associated with their achievements. This practice of visualization makes their goals feel more real and attainable. It helps them stay motivated as they can vividly see the rewards of their hard work. By repeatedly visualizing their success, they strengthen their belief in their ability to achieve it, making it easier to stay focused and determined even when the going gets tough. Another critical aspect of believing in the vision is the ability to take action consistently. Winners know that belief alone is not enough. It must be accompanied by deliberate, consistent actions. They don't wait for the perfect moment or ideal circumstances to start working toward their goals. Instead, they take steps every day, no matter how small, to bring their vision closer to reality. This proactive approach builds momentum and reinforces their belief as they can see the tangible progress they are making. Each step, no matter how small, serves as a reminder that they are capable of achieving their goals, strengthening their belief in their vision even further. Believing in the vision also involves having a long-term perspective. Winners understand that significant achievements take time and that success rarely happens overnight. They are patient and willing to put in the work over the long haul. They don't get discouraged by short-term setbacks or failures because they keep their eyes on the bigger picture. They know that every failure is a learning opportunity, a stepping stone that brings them closer to their goals. This long-term perspective helps them stay committed, even when progress seems slow or when they encounter obstacles that might make others give up. Finally, winners understand that their belief in their vision is contagious. When they truly believe in what they are striving for, it becomes evident in their actions, words, and energy. This belief can inspire and motivate others to support them, join their cause, or invest in their ideas. Their confidence and passion can be compelling, attracting the right people and resources needed to turn their vision into reality. By believing in their vision wholeheartedly, winners create a ripple effect that amplifies their chances of success. Ultimately, winners know that belief in their vision is the foundation of all their efforts. It is what keeps them moving forward, giving them the strength and courage to take risks, embrace challenges, and persist through adversity. Their unwavering belief in their vision is what sets them apart. Winners know that maintaining a positive environment is essential to achieving their goals. This environment is not just physical, but emotional and mental as well. The people, places, and experiences they surround themselves with influence their mindset and their ability to succeed. Winners are very intentional about their environment because they understand that a positive atmosphere can either uplift them and propel them forward or drain their energy and hinder their progress. They consciously curate their surroundings to foster an environment that supports growth, motivation, and success. One of the most important aspects of a positive environment is the people you choose to be around. Winners surround themselves with individuals who inspire, motivate, and challenge them to be better. They are careful about who they let into their inner circle because they know that the energy of others can have a powerful effect on their own mindset. Positive, like-minded people push winners to dream bigger, work harder, and stay focused on their goals. These people understand their journey, offer encouragement, and help hold them accountable. On the other hand, winners distance themselves from negative, toxic individuals who may drain their energy or sow doubt in their minds. They recognize that being around people who constantly criticize, belittle, or undermine their efforts can erode their confidence and make it harder to maintain the belief in their vision. By choosing to surround themselves with supportive and positive individuals, winners create a network of people who contribute to their success rather than detract from it. In addition to the people in their lives, winners also understand the importance of their physical environment. They know that their surroundings can have a significant impact on their productivity, focus, and overall well-being. For instance, a clean, organized, and clutter-free workspace helps them maintain clarity and stay focused on the tasks at hand. A comfortable environment where they feel at ease allows them to think creatively, problem solve, and make better decisions. This doesn't mean that the space has to be perfect, but winners recognize that their physical environment can either support their success or create distractions. Whether it's a home office, a gym, or a place of study, they intentionally design their space to minimize distractions and maximize focus and productivity. The act of creating an environment conducive to success sends a clear message to their subconscious that they are serious about their goals and committed to achieving them. Equally important to a positive environment is the mental atmosphere that winners cultivate. They are mindful of the thoughts they allow to occupy their minds, knowing that their thoughts have a powerful influence on their actions. Winners understand that maintaining a positive, growth-oriented mindset is essential to overcoming obstacles and pushing through challenges. They practice mental discipline, choosing to focus on solutions rather than problems, on opportunities rather than setbacks. When negative thoughts or doubts arise, they acknowledge them but don't allow them to dominate their thinking. Instead, they replace these thoughts with affirmations, positive self-talk, and visualizations of their success. This mental environment creates a sense of confidence and resilience that enables them to navigate even the most difficult situations with a clear mind and focused determination. Winners also recognize the role of their emotional environment in their success. Emotions can be powerful motivators, but they can also be overwhelming if not managed properly. Winners understand that they must cultivate emotional resilience by maintaining a balance between their emotions and their goals. They know that while it's natural to feel discouraged or frustrated when things don't go as planned, they don't let these emotions dictate their actions. Instead, they acknowledge their emotions, process them, and then refocus on their goals. They practice emotional intelligence, staying aware of how their emotions affect their decision-making, relationships, and overall well-being. This emotional control allows them to stay level-headed and persistent even when the journey is tough. Part of creating a positive environment involves setting clear boundaries. Winners know that in order to maintain a productive and focused environment, they must establish limits on their time and energy. They are intentional about how they spend their time, choosing to prioritize activities that align with their goals and values. They understand that time is one of their most valuable resources, and they guard it carefully, saying no to things that do not serve their purpose or contribute to their success. This might mean setting boundaries with friends, family, or colleagues, explaining that they need to dedicate time to their work, health, or personal growth. By maintaining these boundaries, winners protect their energy and ensure that their focus remains on what truly matters. Winners also create a positive environment by constantly feeding their minds with inspiration and motivation. They understand the power of books, podcasts, seminars, and other sources of knowledge that help them grow both personally and professionally. They expose themselves to material that challenges their thinking, provides new insights, and fuels their passion, whether it's learning new skills, gaining wisdom from mentors, or staying inspired by stories of success. They make it a point to regularly invest in their personal development. This continuous learning not only enhances their skill set, but also reinforces their belief in their ability to succeed. By consuming positive and empowering content, they keep their minds sharp, motivated, and aligned with their goals. Finally, winners understand that a positive environment is not something that is created overnight, but is a result of consistent effort and intention. They actively shape their surroundings by consistently choosing to surround themselves with positivity, setting boundaries, and cultivating a mindset that focuses on growth and resilience. They also recognize that the environment is dynamic and can change as they evolve. As they grow and progress toward their goals, their environment must adapt to support that growth. By maintaining a positive, nurturing environment, winners are better equipped to stay motivated, focused, and on track to achieve their dreams. In sum, a positive environment is essential to a winner's mindset. By carefully selecting the people they spend time with, designing a productive physical space, managing their thoughts and emotions, and continuously feeding their minds with positive influences, winners create the ideal conditions for success. This environment supports their growth, strengthens their belief in their vision, and helps them stay resilient and focused throughout their journey.